Okay, we are on the last section and we want to build our footer that's going to go at the bottom of every page. So we're going to go to this section right here. We're going to add the row. And what I like to do is either do a 3 or 4 column. And we're doing a 3 column right there. And the typical columns that you do are, we're going to do subheadlines. And this is for your main links. So any links that, for certain pages. This one, I'm just going to copy this and drag this one over. And this one is typically going to be for, any of the legal stuff. And that might be your privacy policy, your testimonials, your terms of service and things like that. And then your last one, let's click there and drag that over. And your last one is typically going to be your contact us. So you give some options for contacting you. So let's put some buttons underneath here. And again, I like to use buttons. And the reason I like to use button is because you got a lot more options for you. And put that in the wrong spot. So let's move that. And we're going to change the color of that background. And before I change the color of the background, I want to see what colors are available to us here. So up at the top, we're using a white background. Down at the bottom, we may want to use a dark blue or even a red background just to tie in our color scheme a little bit. So we're going to click on this background right here. We're going to change the background to, let's go with a dark blue. Now, typically I would pull up our color schemes and let's pull up our color codes, and we wanted the blue, which is this hex code right here. And we're going to go that and add the color. Now, the white would probably be a better selection for that. So we're going to change that color to just the text. We're going to change it to white. And change this one to white also. And change this one to white. Next thing we need to do is change this. And we're probably going to change this to a transparent. And we're going to, the text color is fine, but we probably want to change the padding on that. We're going to change that padding to 0 and change this padding to 0 because we want these links all really close to each other. And these links are typically going to be the same links as up here. So we're going to go home, solutions, about, and contact. We don't need the home because we're already on the home. So we're going to do solutions, about, and contact. Actually, we'll add the home too. This way we can use it as a template. So home, and then I'm just going to copy this 3 more times. I'm going to call this one solutions. And this one is about us. And this one is contact us. Now, you may want to do something a little bit different. Instead of solutions, you may want to put healthcare, life or health insurance, life insurance, and Medicare, something like that. Or if you've got different plans, different carriers. So you can structure your page however you want. And I like how it's, kind of going down in descending order. So in size. So that's nice. Legal would be, I'm just going to copy one of these and drag it over. And this is going to be your privacy policy. And the next one is going to be your terms of service or terms and conditions. Spelled conditions wrong. And then the contact us is probably going to be your email and your phone. And again, for the email, we're going to do, and this is why we use buttons, we're going to do a email address. And the phone, for this one, I'll do the call option. And that's +1 888. I think it was 1421, right? Now, the privacy policy, we don't have a link for that because we don't have a privacy policy page yet, but we'll get that built, and we don't have a terms of service page. These will link later on once these pages are built. So we're going to have to do some linking later on, understand the page isn't completely done. But overall, we've got all the main elements on this page. So let's go back and look at it here. There we go. We got the client testimonials, we got the links all here, and you roll over this and they would be clickable links. So that's all good. Email is working. Telephone number. And if I had a phone attached to this computer, that would work. If I'm on my mobile device, it will just call the person. Get a quote. We still need to link that, or social is already set up. All right. So there we go. That is your page right there. All right. So now we've got to build out all the other pages. But honestly, we can make our job a lot easier by using what's known as a global template. So this header and this footer are going to be on every single page. So we don't need to build it. We can just copy it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this area right here. We're going to click the save button, and you can save the section name, and we're going to add it to global section. And this is the shield header. We'll just call it shield header 1. And notice it changes from green to like a darker purple. And we're going to go do the same thing for the footer. And this is called shield footer 1. I spelled shield wrong. And again, you can save it as a template or a global section. The difference is with a global section, if you update one, it updates all of them. With a template, if you update one, it won't update the rest. So that would be good if you wanted a different header on every page or a different footer on every page. Then you would just use a template and you could change things as you needed to on each page. And if you click save, it's not going to make too many disruptions. All right, but that's the basic right there. Click save on that and we're good to go. All right, so the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to start building page 2. And instead of using, starting from a blank slate, we're going to use a template. And we're going to clone this page and use it as a template, right? And then every page after that will be pretty much exactly the same, right? So we've gone over a lot of things, how to build the footer, how to build the header, using forms, using external videos and images and things like that, creating your visual blog posts here, and then your client testimonials and your footer down here. So we've gone over a lot. We got a couple more steps to go, and then this website will be completed.